welcome to this episode of The Daily. My name is Brendan Malone. Well, Marvel Film Studios are in a bit of hot water. They've got a new movie coming out called Doctor Strange, and in that film, which is an adaptation of the comic book, there is a key character known as the Ancient One. In the comic book series, the Ancient One is a male Tibetan monk. Now, they've recast that role, rewritten that role for the film Doctor Strange, and Tilda Swinton, the British actress, is going to be playing the Ancient One. And when they were challenged about why the heck they've done this, why do they not have a Tibetan playing the role of the Ancient One when that was his nationality in the comic book series, the writer of the film came out and said, well, we couldn't do that. Let me quote directly what he said here. Casting a Tibetan to play the role would have meant acknowledging the existence of Tibet, thus alienating one of the world's fastest growing film audiences, which is, he's referring to China there, because China doesn't recognise Tibet as a free, independent nation, and China, the people of Tibet have been under Chinese oppression as a result. Now, this is, everyone should straight away have their heckles up about this, because this is a classic example of moral cowardice 101. And not only is it moral cowardice, it's a classic example of moral cowardice that is being driven by greed. So he's quite openly admitting that they want Chinese money. This is purely a financial decision for them. And I tell you what else would have played into this almost certainly is the fact that Disney, who own Marvel, are about to open a new theme park in Shanghai in China. So they wouldn't have wanted to jeopardise that money-making opportunity either. So rather than actually being holding to the authenticity of the story and doing something that would have actually shown, I think, a bit of moral fibre and moral character, instead what they've done is they've kowtowed to China because they want to make more money. Now, this is the same Marvel Disney outfit that just a couple of weeks ago was threatening to pull its business out of the state of Georgia if Georgia passed into law a bill that would have allowed, protected the religious freedom and the freedom of conscience for workers and religious organisations who did not want to participate in same-sex weddings. So a couple of weeks ago, they were telling us about how this was the high moral stance and they were people of equality and they wouldn't support oppressive laws. And here they are, explicitly kowtowing to one of the most oppressive regimes in the world today, China. What this really should, I think, hopefully, regardless of where you fall on these particular issues, on the Tibet question, or where you fall personally, or what your beliefs are about the whole freedom of conscience laws, this should hopefully make you realise that these big corporations, they are not making moral decisions. They are not sitting there in most instances and thinking, what's the morally right thing to do? Instead, what they are doing is they are pulling out a balance sheet and they are saying, okay, let's do a cost-benefit analysis. Which decision will make us more money or which decision has the potential to lose us more money? Because we don't want to lose money, so we will go where the money is. So there's not really a moral compass in action here so much as there is a financial compass. I'd be interested to hear your feedback, whether this changes your views of the Doctor Strange movie or whether or not you will or won't go and see this as a result of this news that they have completely changed this character. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on The Daily.